Hey, what's up everyone? This is your boy James and I am back with another video for you guys today. And should I say reaction video too? I always kind of mess up that little intro when it comes to with that. But I just really want to just do another reaction video to a really interesting video too when it comes to with the topics of, when it comes to with certain people's behaviors, and especially when it comes to with, black men especially too, when it comes to just like how they treat other people in their own personal relationships, and just like in general as well when it comes to with this video, and when it comes to with this video and what you guys see on the screen as well when it comes to with this video alone by Cerebral Talks TV, and shout out to her, all credit goes to her when it comes to with the what I'm about to react to as well when it comes to just with her explanation of how explaining like with black women don't give up the coochie when it comes to with other weight when it comes to with her response towards Slim Thug, if I'm getting his name right. And when it comes to with that, and especially with the topic of that too, when it comes to with the black man's behavior, and especially when it comes to just like how he treats other people, his own people, when it comes to other black men, black women, and even other people too, when it comes to with white men and white women too. This video is going to be pretty interesting too. I'm going to explain some different topics when it comes to with black men's judgment, when it comes to with his behavior and all that, and especially when it comes to just with other topics too, when it comes to with pop culture, relationships, sexuality, and so much more too. It's going to be a really interesting video too as well. So again, this video is not to harass anyone, to really just to just really call people out in their own name, if I've seen that correctly too. When it comes to with this video, I just really want to just really make a informative and entertaining video for you guys to really just think about, to really just enjoy, to really just share with others who really feel the same way, or if you guys have any kind of disagreements when it comes to what I'm about to share to reacting to this video as well. And especially with this video from Cerebral Talks TV, I clearly saw this video earlier, and I I just really had to just really share my own feelings and thoughts about it too, just really watching this video for the first time and just really watching it again too. So I'm just gonna really just being genuine and upfront with you guys too when it comes to with this reaction video as well. And again, if you guys ever want to see the original video by Cerebral Talks TV, I'll post a link to the description of that video too, if you guys ever want to just watch it for yourselves, if you guys don't want to listen to my responses and reactions to this video by Cerebral Talks TV. So without further ado, I'm going to play the full video through, and when it comes to with this video, and I'm really going to share my own feelings and thoughts at the end of the video too from watching it again. So yeah, without further ado, well, let's get this party started.
Damn, we ain't got no pride at all. Damn, we just leave all women. It's because these women do this. Shut your mouth up, your lying ass.
Ooh, damn, that's spicy. I love that shit.
Hello everyone, I'm Cerebral and welcome back to my channel. I had discussed this recently with Slim Thug. Slim Thug, right? Interesting name that he chose that. And he said that every other race of woman gives up the punani. They give up that punani quick to black men, but black women, they make you jump through hoops. This is so interesting to me, because 1 minute black men like to paint the picture that black women are loose, 304s. They've been making all these names for black women ever since they've been rapping. It always changes these names to talk about you for sleeping with someone, or if they assume you sleep with a lot of men. If you haven't, you sleep with one, they talk about you. But anyway, they have all these names: 304, thought, chicken head. Oh, I remember when they were saying chicken head.
I heard of that
304, all types of stuff. It's always something. And making fun of black women who end up pregnant from having sex, that's usually how it happens. And I'm saying, if you're not on birth control or using contraceptives, whatever, the men too, it takes two to tango. Then they talk about you, baby mama, single mother, you ain't this, keep your legs closed, be a queen, have respect for yourself. They say all these things, and now you have him vilifying Black women because you're not acting like a hoe. You're not giving me the punani like the other races of women who were interested in sleeping with me, who might not have any standards. Why do you have standards, Black women? Why do you require things of me? Why can't you just take me how I am? Sleep with me, barely know me, sleep with me, whatever. But then if you end up pregnant or you end up with stuff, we're going to vilify you, say that you're nasty. We go with other women because they're more respectful. They're fit, friendly, and feminine, and fit and clean, and all this other stuff they love to say. Last time I checked, Black women weren't on Girls Gone Wild tonguing down random women and men they don't know on the dance floor. Last time I checked, we don't see Black women licking toilet seats all in pornography that we do not dominate. But you always want to talk about us. And I'm not saying that to be mean towards other groups of women. I'm just saying, 1 minute you say that we're acting like a whore and you want other races of women who you feel are different. And we know it's a bunch of different reasons why a number of Black men, and Black men are free to date whoever they want.
Yeah, just like
but they want you to be in a competition. They want you to crawl on your legs and feet. They want you to feel bad. They want you to beg. They want you to see their value. And a lot of them, the only value they have is their eggplant. And a number of them do not even all have big eggplants. But a number of women not Black, we know a number of them are curious. I can understand that. You want to find out, you want something different, you want to see. And a lot of women have different needs and wants in the bedroom. And some Black men can fulfill that, and some of them can't. At the end of the day, what is up with this? Because they tell you to be like a queen, be respectful. But then they get mad at you when you're into the church and you try to live that life.
Yeah,
I told you before, a lot of Black men are not men of God. For those of you who are very religious, Black men are not men of God. A significant amount of them, and look at the state that they're in. Is it not clear and obvious? They're all over the place. They spread their seed all over the place. They feel they're dominating the world and other races of men through their eggplant, but they don't build anything, no infrastructure, no functioning community. They don't have good standards. They don't have discipline. A number of them, it's a lot going on with them. And now you have Slim Thug trying to make Black women feel bad by saying what I'm about to play. I'm going to be quiet right now. Listen to what he has to say. First of all, Slim Thug, you have your beard braided. You are a hood rat. I have heard you speak. I don't want a Black man like you. I don't like hood rat Black men. I am not losing or missing anything if you go to a woman not Black. Okay? But this is how a number of them feel. And he says again, every other race of woman is being like a hoe and giving us this punani very quickly and dome, aka some head, but you're not. You have standards. Baby, I don't feel ashamed at all. If you want to keep comparing me to women who are not Black, who let you get away with anything, who don't have any standards or requirements, miss me with it. And another thing, white women wrote some of the most well-known books.
That's true.
And a lot more on how to have standards and what to expect from men. A lot of you are dating lower class women, not Black. And you want us to feel bad. A lot of you date these hood rat women, not Black. And you think I'm upset? You think I'm going to be in competition with a hood rat? Or a woman like Kanye West's wife who goes to award shows with her whole body hanging out? You are the one who has low standards. You are the trash. But you want us to feel like trash. You want us to keep our legs closed, stop ruining the community, but then we end up pregnant. Then you get mad at that. 1 minute, oh, she's a prude. Oh, she doesn't give it up. Next minute, she's a hoe. She's a thought. I can't stand Black women. You'll see no other race of woman twerking and acting like a hoe. Y'all are all over the place. Let's listen to what Slim Thug said.
Black men, we are the number one wanted man on earth. You are the number one wanted man on earth by all races of women. The snow bunnies, the whoever races outside of Black women are going to give it up to us. we don't have to play no games. Like, we go somewhere tonight and we talk, because they look at us like, ooh, you know. Black women tend to do obstacle courses. Even if you ain't got no money, you are still the king of the earth. We are the most dominant gene on earth. If we busting any girl, it's the baby is black. Even though we want our own black women tend to put us through obstacle courses. Right? Not bad. Black women like you gotta wait. Oh, we celibate. Oh, you gotta marry me. Oh, you gotta buy me something. Oh, you gotta do this. You gotta do that. White women ain't asking for nothing. Homing you up. We don't have to argue. They gonna go because they look at us like, this is I just wish I could have one for myself. Not just white women, all women. Y'all gonna have to let y'all motherfucking guards down, man. You need to give it up. You might have to help it get to the bread. You gonna have to give it up at least though, because we ain't waiting. Because we know all the other women want us, and for the easy, everybody know that. Your son know that who went to college. Nigga in the city know that. Everybody know that now. You can't lie to us about that no more. It ain't nothing to talk about no more. Y'all know them other girls is gonna go.
Now, let me calm down. First of all, Slim Thug, there are a number of us who are also wanted by other races of men.
True.
They've been after me since I've been a teenager, baby. I don't have issues in that department.
No.
Even though it's well known, a lot of black women do not date out their race as much as you do. You date three times the rate. And this is a global thing with a number of black men. You know what I'm going to say also? One of the reasons why I believe that other races of women are with black men, a lot of them don't have any taste physically.
Oh, damn.
They will date any black man no matter what he looks like. They don't even know what a good-looking black man is, a lot of them. And it's not always about looks as well. They will date poor black men, middle-class black men, and wealthy black men. But also, when you think about women from other cultures, you want to know why the black American man is sort of something they like, in my opinion. You don't have any cultural standard. A lot of other races of people are tribal. They clash a lot.
Yes.
A black American man, you don't do anything. You don't have cultural, I'm not saying we don't have culture here. You don't have she doesn't have to wear a hijab with you. She doesn't have to celebrate certain holidays with you. She doesn't have to do anything but breathe. She is more free. Versus if she was with men from different cultures, they require a lot of different stuff. A woman not black, I can see the appeal of maybe getting with a black American man if it's not about finances, because most of you don't have any money. The freedom to just be. She can just be herself. She doesn't have to do some of the things that she has to do in her culture all the time that she can't stand at all. Because you don't require anything. You don't do anything. Yes, we are American. We're American. We have things that we celebrate with American culture. Okay, but some of the stuff that go on in other cultures, such as FGM, arranged marriages, she don't have to deal with that if she dating y'all because y'all don't do that. I think that's also a part of the appeal because a number of them have cultural clashes. Another thing, a number of them do want to sleep with you. They watch porn. A number of them are heard about stuff. They want to know and they enjoy it. That's a part of it. It can't be romance and all that other stuff. You are not known to be romantic men. You're not known to be vulnerable men. You're not known to be providers. Look at how happy you were to say they don't ask nothing. The white woman don't ask for nothing. You think what do you think a woman, I'm supposed to feel a certain way hearing that y'all are smashing and dating white women who don't require a damn thing from her man? That's how you want black women to be? And last time I checked, I said it before. The majority of black women's baby daddies are broke. They're below average and average men. So where do black men like him get off painting this picture that we're all trying to be treated like princesses and queens, which we should be because of how y'all treat black women? But where are all these black women with baby daddies that got it going on in the financial department? Where are they? Most of them do not have anything and are broke and below average men. And I'm sad to have to say that, but that is the facts. That is the facts. You also said that any woman that you have your sperm in, that baby is black. Around the world, those children are called half caste. In America, y'all make them say that they are just full on black, you know? And that's a choice if they want to say they're black or not. I ain't going to get into that. But in Africa, they call them half caste. In England, they call them half caste.
Wow.
In Asia, I mean, some of them do get called black, but that's because a lot of y'all have kind of forced that on them up over there, a number of people. But that ain't all of how the world works. This is why y'all threw the fit about Tyler saying she was colored and all that other stuff. So also, you know, it's amazing. I said before, the hypocrisy is that if we as black women get with men not black, you said being black is enough for the baby to be black. So why do you bother us when we date other races of men if we're supposedly still making black babies here in America? Y'all just want to be able to run through every race of man, woman, and you don't want no other race of man to be with your woman. You're in competition with black women. You see so many black men dating outside their race. Y'all don't ever want to admit it could be an issue with you. It can be an issue with a number of you, but y'all don't want to take it there. Instead, y'all love to blame the woman like a great victim. What did you do? Why did y'all make us go to such and such, this and that? Oh, look how we leaving. Damn, we ain't got no pride at all. Damn, we just leave all women. It's because these women do this. Shut your mouth up, your lying ass. If you don't be quiet, because I'm sick of the lies. You also don't want to air out that there are plenty of black women who will do everything you want, but you don't want them because they too damn fat. You don't like how her face look. Her skin too damn dark to you. Oh yeah, I took it there. I said it. I'm not trying to offend. Okay. Why there are black women who are not being chosen by y'all, who are everything that what you would want, but you don't like how she look. Do all black women look the same? No. But I was very specific on some things I just mentioned as to why a number of you don't deal with some black women. Stop the bull crap here. I took it there. And the last thing I'm going to say about a lot of black men, you want to know why some black women aren't quick to give you the coochie? Because y'all got big mouths. Every time sometimes a black woman gives you some punani, we have to fear our reputation. I have to be afraid that all your male friends is going to know that I gave it to you. Yeah, the men around the neighborhood, the men on the job. Man. Y'all have loose lips. Y'all tell everything. A black woman sleeping with a black man, you have a high risk of your reputation being ruined if you don't want people to know that you slept with him. Because they open their mouth all the time. And they think just because you slept with them, they think they own you or something, or it was good and you belong to them, or they keep coming back and all that. You might not even want to be bothered no more. But they do stuff like that. And then they go tell the men and everything, yeah, I hit that and stuff. And then everybody know. Yeah. Y'all act like little boys and stuff when y'all get some punani. And that's why some black women don't want to give you none, because we have to worry about everybody knowing about the damn thing. Your mouth is too big. Look at you on social media. Y'all talk about the white man over and over and over about how you feel about him. Go on TikTok. Come right on here. Y'all have the biggest mouths in the world with telling your thoughts and your business and talking about who you slept with. That's why a lot of black women don't always like sleeping with you quick, because we scared y'all gonna ruin our damn life. Look at how y'all treat Lori Harvey. Every time she's with a man, she's moved on. For whatever reason, y'all beautiful. Like to call her a whore. Y'all try to ruin her livelihood, her career, her reputation.
I mean, literally, she's beautiful.
Just because you know of who she might have slept with.
Shit.
And her number, I mean, everyone could debate. It's not anyone's business. That ain't your punani, it's hers. People move, women move on. You get a new man you date, a lot of times you end up sleeping together. But look at how black men treat her. Okay? Look at how angry they got because she had standards. Look at how angry they get because a number of them wish that they could have the woman that they want. Look at how angry they get at the fact that they know that she has slept with some of her men. And they tried to ruin that girl's, her entire world, her entire reputation. That's a great example as to why some Black women, as you said, Slim Thug, are not quick to sleep with y'all. Because we don't need everybody knowing our damn business of who we slept with and trying to destroy our reputation and careers. Y'all do stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why. Because you don't treat us the same like other races of women. You don't. I once asked a Black man, why is it okay for Kim Kardashian to make a SCX tape, to act like a so-called whore, but yet y'all still date them? You know what he said to me? It's just not the same. It is different. Oh, so you have higher standards for me.
Facts right there.
But yet you can go around effing other women from different communities or whatever. That's loose to you.
Straight up facts.
It's okay for you to smash up all the white and Latina and Asian women you want. You don't call her a hoe, but if I were to do it, you real quick to try to call me one, devalue me, and tell other Black men not to wife me up and not to marry me. Or call me a 304 because, oh, wow, I think she's in her 30s. That means she must have been a whore. She's attractive. Oh, she doesn't have a husband yet. She must have been a 304. Let me make up that word and call her that. That's something Black men like to do. Y'all are always trying to make the Black woman into a whore. And you have Black women with anxiety about sleeping with you. You do. And then you have some who don't have that. And they are sleeping with multiple Black men who they want, and you talk about them. And either one, whether you are into Christianity or whatever religion and you're celebrating, you're not doing it, or if you are a 304, as they say, and you're doing it, whatever, you end up pregnant when you decide to do it. It doesn't matter if you slept with one or two damn men. You had an out of wedlock baby, and they're going to call you a whore all over the damn internet, and that you ruined the Black community for having SCX. But according to Slim Thug, we need to be busting it open a lot more with Black men because, hey, the other women don't question nothing or have any standards at all, so why the hell do you? Slim Thug, you can kiss my butt. And Black men who talk
don't get him ideas.
Because y'all
he might like that. Pause.
Crap. You are hypocrites. You have double standards, and you don't want Black women to value themselves or have any standards at all. And then when we end up pregnant or something else happens, then you're going to vilify Black women. They're all over the place. You can't trust anything like what Black men like him say, Slim Thug. He's all over the place. He's full of crap. So that is it for this video. I want to know what you think about what he said. This hypocrisy, I'm telling you. I will be reading your comments below. Please get those likes up, like, share, and subscribe. And you all take care. Bye.
Yo, that was, oh man, I don't know what to say, but she was dropping some major fire facts in that video too, when it comes to what she explained, when it comes to with Black men and but the hypocrisy of their nature and judgment too. And just like when it comes to with that, and I'm going to really share my own feelings and thoughts about this video right now when it comes to just really, sharing some my own feelings and thoughts about it too. And when it comes to with that, I just want to make a disclaimer. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not like, anything with that. I'm just, a shamanic life coach, a mindfulness life coach, and a certified, certified nerdy hippie too. So just like when it comes to with that kind of title too, and especially when it comes to just talking about this topic of when it comes to with the Black man's nature, the hypocrisy of Black man's nature and judgment too. And it's just weird, nowadays too. And it's just really, I find this really sad and really crazy, like how with certain Black men who really just talk a lot of shit about Black women, you see this on social media too, especially like on YouTube, like the Fresh and Fits and other content creators too, Kevin Samuels with that as well, when it comes to just like really talking really crazy stuff about Black women in a really disrespectful way. But at the same time, most of the time those are kind of dudes. And even I'm not trying to like make up anything too, or just really, with that, it's a possibility of those dudes who are talking the most shit about Black women, when it comes to like how they look, how they talk, how they act too in society, and they're the ones going like another country to really just hook up with another woman from a different race that is also a single mother, or they've been with a lot of people, this and that. I just find that really hypocritical. And it's just really crazy to me, especially as a Black man, as well as a content creator, and especially who loves women, because, you know, I came from a Black woman. My mom gave me birth, and, you know, God bless my mom's soul when it comes to with that, because if I was just like, I'm just going to use myself as an example. If I was just out here talking shit about Black women on Instagram and on YouTube, and I go like another country like Brazil, Colombia, Japan, you know, or even Hong Kong, and just really hooking up with someone who's a single mom or who's, you know, been in the adult industry, entertainment industry, I'll be a totally fucking hypocrite. And I want to be called out on that shit too. Because it's like, you know, I strive when it comes to just being like a really genuine and upfront kind of person too. And even just, you know, really authentic as well when it comes to just, you know, being a content creator and really just building a legacy of just really, you know, helping people who really want to just, you know, grow and to really just thrive and to really just evolve in a really holistic and creative way too, especially when it comes to with Black women, because, you know, they go through so much, you know, especially us too as Black men, we go through so much as well when it comes to, you know, how society treats us, especially if we're from America too. And just like when it comes to just hearing stuff about American Black men just talking really a lot of crazy shit about their own women, and just like how they just, you know, not only do that, but at the same time they will hook up with another woman from another, you know, country if they go to Colombia or Brazil or Japan, or even just like with, you know, Hong Kong or even Italy, etc. But at the same time, it's just like, it's crazy, you know, just like with the hypocrisy of that. And just like when it comes to with a Black man's judgment on that too, you know, they say one thing and then they just, you know, do something completely opposite. That's just hypocritical, which I'm not trying to like put down, you know, any of you guys who are watching this video. It's just like something that is just really good to really just, you know when it comes to as Black men too, because I'm a Black man also, and I've done some silly shit too that was questionable, you know, not say like I did anything weird or anything like that. I'm not trying to say that, but I will admit that I've, you know, said some disrespectful things about, you know, certain people, and, you know, when I was younger too, and it really just made me think, like, just like when it comes to just like, you know, I say one thing and then like the next thing I was just doing what I was, you know, talking shit against too. And it's just like, wow, it's like, am I just, you know, and it really just made me think. And especially when it comes to the topic of personal empowerment and growth, and, you know, with those kind of topics too. And it's just like, you know, working on myself, and I've really done the work to really just where I was like, wow, it's just like, I not only did I realize that, you know, I, you know, love Black women, but I also love all women too. And it's just like, I've never just admitted that I'm a woman hater. Oh no, it's just like, I really just worked on myself to where I'm just, you know, really comfortable with my own skin. I'm not hypocritical when it comes to just like with interracial dating, or even just like other people too, when it comes to just, you know, making genuine connections with other people from other races, because I've dated white women, and, you know, even with Black women too. And, you know, sure enough, like when I see interracial couples with Black women with white men or Mexican men or anything like that, I'm totally comfortable with that. I'm not like the kind of person that's just like talking crap about that too, when it comes to just, you know, with that. And even just like, you know, being hypocritical, it's just, you know, just like talking, if I see like a Black woman date another man from another race, I'll be talking crap about that, and then the next thing I know, I'm hooking up with, you know, white women too, who are beautiful in their own right. And it's just like, I'll be hypocritical to doing that shit. But like with me, you know, because, you know, I love women, I was raised by a powerful woman, Black woman per se too, like my mother and my aunts too, you know. And it's just like, it's just, I just find it really crazy and really just weird at the same time. It's just like when it comes to how Black man's judgment, and just like when it comes to with his nature, sometimes we we say one thing and then we do something else, that's just like totally similar. Oh, let me rephrase that. We just, talk crap about certain people when it comes to just like with Black women, and just like they all ain't shit, and like they don't want to date single moms and all that too. But at the same time, they'll go out of their way to really just go to Colombia or Brazil or Mexico or Italy or just like Japan to really just hook up with someone who fits that kind of category from a different race, especially when it comes to with women. I just find that really hypocritical. And like, again, it's just like something to really just take note of when it comes to with that. And also too, like she Cerebral Talks mentions too, when it comes to just like, other races of women giving up the coochie when it comes to towards, Black men. And I just find that, I just find that really wild, because like, don't get me wrong. I mean, we like what we like when it comes to with our own preferences, when it comes to with certain people. If you're a white woman, if you're attracted to Black men, that's awesome. If you're a Black woman who is attracted to Black men, white men, and even just men in general, that's totally cool. The same goes to, women who are attracted to different kinds of men too, that's awesome as well. And it's just like, to us, especially like when it comes to certain Black men, they say like, certain women who give up the coochie, and just really putting down their own kind of women too, when it comes to with Black men. I just find that really kind of like damaging too, because it's just like, why would you do that? And it's just like, I know there's bad people out there. There's people who do some weird shit. I'm not trying to excuse that, but to really just paint like, Black women in general when it comes to just not giving up the coochie, like with other races too, that's kind of weird, because it's just like you're just making yourselves look bad when it comes to just putting that message out there, but also too, you're just putting women in a really kind of crazy stereotypes. And even like my mom told me too, and really she raised me to really just go beyond the stereotype when it comes to with Black men, when it comes to how we, being a stereotypical Black man who just is a deadbeat dad, or just like who's wears some weird ass clothing when it comes to the baggy pants sagging and all that kind of shit too. And it's just like, I don't want to be that kind of person, and just like when it comes to with other groups of women who are from different cultures, if they're from Mexico, or if they're from Europe, certain parts of Europe or Asia, or even just like with, other parts too from the world too, from South America or from Africa too. And it's just like, it's just crazy, and to me, all women are beautiful in their own ways. Like if I'm not attracted to them, I'm just gonna keep it to myself. I'm not gonna put their names out there. I'm not gonna call them ugly or anything like that. And that's just me. But like, if like when it comes to just like with the nature of Black men's judgment, it's weird, because it's like when it comes to like how Black men, talk about certain people too, especially towards other Black men and especially Black women. And also too, at the same time, we want to just like hook up with other women who are from different cultures or from different backgrounds, and just like, I don't know, it's just, I don't want to, get it the wrong way when it comes to with this reaction video, but I just really gotta call it out, just because I'm a Black man and I'm not a hypocrite or anything like that. But like, I just find it weird that, like especially in certain pop culture media, like with music and TV and even video games too, like you hear like certain Black men say Black women ain't shit, they're this and that, like why do they do the certain things that they do when it comes to if they make mistakes and all that. But at the same time, like they're the kind of dudes who will be on the low just hooking up with white women, or even with other women too who are attracted to them, and they don't really just judge them really, they don't judge them in the ways that they judge Black women too, if that makes sense. So I just find that really weird and crazy too. And it's just like, it just makes you question, like, when it comes to with certain people who do that, especially when it comes to with Black men who really put down their own women, but also too, they're glamorizing other women too from different cultures. Even like if they're in a certain field that they're into, if they're in the adult industry, entertainment industry, or if they're in the wellness industry, or if they're, in certain other industries too, and if they're from different cultures and backgrounds when it comes to with that. But at the same time, when it comes to with Black women, especially from American Black women as well, they'll go out of their way to really just, put them down, talk shit, and just really vilify them too, which is, and really just group them to really just vilify them as well. And I just find that really weird. And I can understand if like Black women feel a kind of certain way when it comes to with Black men, because, and especially when it comes to with the nature of, with the nature of, let me try to think of the word too, the nature of a man too, especially with humanity as well, and particularly with Black men, we can really just be dangerous too. I know we're amazing people when it comes to with Black men, we can really just do some amazing things if we come from a genuine and honest place too of love and kindness. But at the same time, if we have this kind of like disdain and really just like, disdain towards, other people, and especially when it comes to with our own people too, specifically when it comes to with Black women, we do some of the most villainous shit. I'm just going to keep it a buck. And it's kind of crazy too. We see that in certain media, like in music, hip hop music, and with, movies, and with, television, and especially in video games too, as well. So when it comes to with that, and I kind of went on a little tangent too when it comes to with that, but I don't want to just get that the wrong way to anyone who's listening to this video for the first time, especially for anyone who's who's been following my channel for quite some time too. I don't want you guys get it the wrong way when it comes to with me just, bashing, Black men, really just, categorizing all Black men who do that. But I just really want to really just, call out the elephant in the room, if that's correct reference to say to really when it comes to with these kind of issues too in the Black community, because it's just, like our people are amazing when it comes to with Black men and Black women, and it just sucks that and it's just really sad that certain Black men who just really put down their own women and really just glorify other women too when it comes to with that. And I know there's when it comes to with Black women, there's some beautiful Black women out there too who are doing powerful things, like Cerebral Talks TV, shout out to her, and other content creators too that I follow who are Black women. But also too, at the same time, there's Black women who really just, do the similar stuff when it comes to with Black men who put down their own people, but also glorify other people too when it comes to from different cultures and different backgrounds. And I don't know, it's just something that, like when it comes to with those kind of topics that you really just think about, and to really just just to really sit with it too when it comes to if we are doing those kind of things, putting down our own people and glorifying other people too when it comes to with from different backgrounds, and especially when it comes to with the self-hate. It's so destructive, and just like how we can really just recognizing that from within us too as Black men and Black women, to where we can really just do some really powerful healing, to where we can just we don't have to go out of our way to really just put down other Black women, Black women for just being who they are, and just like if they want to just date other races of women, or they want to just be by themselves, that's their choice. And same goes to like with Black men who genuinely want to just really be themselves. They want to just be themselves, or just like when it comes to just like date other races of women too are people, and it's just, I don't know, I'm not trying to like diss anyone too. I'm just really want to just make a point here too when it comes to what is it. I probably, sounds like I'm all over the place, and that's how I communicate too. So it is what it is when it comes to with his reaction video. And again, this is no shade against Cerebral Talks. I actually am a big fan of hers too, as you guys could see on with this reaction video too, and I love her work. So shout out to Cerebral Talks TV. And if you guys ever want to check out the original video too, I'll post a link to it in the description below. So if you guys ever want to just watch the video for yourself, and again, just really, when it comes to with my reaction, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too, especially if you're a black man, if you're a black woman watching this too, because I'm a full believer of just like our own people just really being genuine and healthy people, not putting each other down, not trying to, do some weird shit when it comes to just doing one thing, when it comes to just dissing your own people, dissing black women or black men, but also just glorifying other races too in a really weird way, and hooking up with people that you really criticize about too, like if they're single moms or single dads or something too. So yeah, that's pretty much it, because with me, I'm a very straightforward and genuine and honest person, and I just call it like to where it is too. And if you guys feel a certain way about it too, feel free to just share your own feelings and thoughts about it as well in the comment section. That's totally understandable. If you guys disagree with what I've said too, if I got anything wrong, that's totally fine. Feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it as well. But also too, if you guys gonna talk shit about me or trying to put my character down, I'm just gonna hide you from my channel and just gonna be up on my business, because I'm not down with the drama, and when it comes to with social media, and especially in certain spaces in Instagram and on YouTube especially, people can really just be vengeful, and like the human nature of that too, when it comes to someone being vengeful, you really gotta protect yourselves from that too, when it comes to people have a certain disdain or feel indifferent about you too. As a black man, as a black woman, you really want to just live their best lives. We want to really just be genuine and healthy people, and they're not hypocritical too. You really gotta protect yourselves from people who want to just do some harm on you too. So when it comes to with that, again, this is no shade against Cerebral Talks. I love her video. Her video is very informative. It really just opened my eyes to certain things too, especially my behavior too that I did before, doing some silly shit, when it comes to, and I say silly shit, but also doing some weird stuff too, as as a young man, and just really, being who I am now as a genuine and healthy person who's comfortable within myself, and is really a advocate of black women just living their best lives and just really doing their own thing when it comes to just with their careers, that they want to support their own communities and supporting other black women too. I'm a full supporter of that too, because and I said this before in my channel too, I'll never put down another black woman who's just doing their own thing and just really in a really healthy and genuine way. And if I do that, call me out on it too, and really call me out on that shit too. So that's it. That's pretty much what I want to say with this video. I kind of went a little bit longer when it comes to just talking about it. I was originally gonna make this short, but I just really got to share my own feelings and thoughts about it too, when it comes to just like with the topics of a black man's nature and judgment, when it comes to with that. And I kind of talked about black people in general too, but specifically with black men. And it's just like, man, it's just like, I don't know what it is. It's weird times that we're living in too. And just like, when it comes to being informative about certain, things when it comes to with like certain people, like with black men especially, it's really good to really know about that too, especially, if you're a black woman, if you're a black man, of course, and from other people too, when it comes to from different cultures, being aware about that too. And it's just, I don't know, we're living in weird times nowadays too, and I just had the feeling to really just make this video for anyone who's watching this. So again, if you guys liked my reaction to this video, feel free to share your own feelings and thoughts about it too. If you guys have anything that you guys want to share when it comes to if I got anything wrong, if I say anything incorrect, feel free to let me know. Just share my own feelings and thoughts about when it comes to the topic of the black community with black men, especially when it comes to with the human nature of this aspect too. And again, if you guys gonna talk shit towards me or any kind of weird way too, I'm just gonna answer my response like this.
Ain't nobody got time for that.